As you probably saw in the thumbnail for this video, I took a COVID test. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Nicole. Welcome back for returning viewers and hello to new viewers. So today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different than just fashion. So much in the news obviously is COVID and what we're all going through as a result of that. So as you probably saw in the thumbnail for this video, I took a COVID test. And this is what it looks like. So this was a at-home COVID test that you could take at home. I don't know if everyone can purchase it from the lab or if your doctor can prescribe it. All I know is that my university has told all the students to take a COVID test, basically. So before I talk a little bit about the COVID test, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about things that my university has been doing to keep students safe and kind of like experiencing the new normal. So I am actually in a graduate program. So the good thing about my graduate program is that when you're in a class at the university, there are very few people in the class. I think with this class, we have a total of 5 students in the class. And I had one semester, I think there were 8 people. And I only had one class the entire time in this program that had, I think, 30 people in the class. And that was only because everyone needed to take that particular class and kind of hadn't taken it yet. So in terms of social distancing, you're in pretty good shape because there's no one in the class. It is on the main campus, so it's not like you can, there's no one around, but I'll get into that. The university has given 3 different options for the students. So the first option is that you can be a fully remote student. The next option is a face-to-face student, and then the third option is a hybrid student, meaning that you go to class some days and then you are remote the other days. But from what I've been hearing, they're kind of like, I think they're all kind of hybrid students. Like there's email messages we got where it's like, students go on this week and then you don't go on that week. So depending on the density of your particular class, in other words, if your class has more people in it, then I think they're adopting kind of like a hybrid method. So there's always constant communication from the school. That's what I'm trying to say, is that they're always like communicating with us about like, practices and the, updates to those practices. So some of the things that they've been doing on campus are obviously social distancing. We are required at this school, because it is Florida, to wear a mask indoors as well as outdoors. So from what I understand, there is no eating in the food court. You eat outside at a table. The other thing is we have like a student peer-to-peer situation where there are students that are hired to like go up to other students and tell them, oh, you're not wearing a mask. So I think they felt like, oh, if like a student patrol was like going up to you instead of like a teacher or professor, that you would be more, receptive to that. Like, of course, obviously, if someone is not like listening to the rules, there will be a, obviously a professor or an employee that tells you, you're not following the rules. But they have like a student peer-to-peer situation where they will tell you, essentially to put on a mask. What else? We also have something in place, which is a good to go, it's called. So we take daily symptom checks if you're going to be on campus. So what does that mean? You go on a website and you tell the website whether you're feeling normal or not normal, essentially. And if you're checked, you're feeling normal, it'll show a barcode and it'll say good to go. And from what I'm understanding, although I've not tried it out myself yet, you can scan that to get into certain areas on the campus. I don't exactly know if there's a person scanning it for you or you go up to something, but basically it says that I guess you're not experiencing symptoms and you can go, into a certain area and you're kind of like self-reporting that. Like I said, the university is requiring all students who plan to be on campus to get a COVID test before returning to the campus. I think they would like all students to take the test regardless of if you're going to be on campus or not. But basically, I guess if you don't want to take the test, from what I've understood, you will just remain remote. Or if your test came back like inconclusive or something like that, they would want you to take the test before being able to be physically in the classroom, if that was the option that you chose. The next bit of information I'll get into is that although they're doing a lot of, everything they can do, social distancing, the good to go option, the COVID test, you're required to wear masks indoors and outdoors. I still, for myself, even though my program has so few people, I did choose the remote option. So many of you may think like, oh, that's crazy. Your class only has 5 people as it is in the class, and that is true. But even though we have so few people in the class, I would still need to be on the campus. It's not like the campus is like has no one on it. But I think it's certainly reduced. There's not that. I don't think there's that many people on the campus. But I did what was good for me. I'm someone who's young. Thankfully do not have any like a compromised system. I'm healthy, but I am still concerned, and the university is doing everything that they can. It's not their fault. If anything, they've done things that I never myself would have thought of to do, like, have like a daily symptom checker and all these other things that they've come up with to try to, a peer-to-peer patrol. But even though they are doing absolutely everything they can, I still feel concerned. I am someone who has literally not been leaving my house very much. I go out to exercise and I go to the supermarket. When I go to the supermarket, I'm wearing an N95 and I'm wearing a surgical mask over it, a face shield, and gloves. When I come home, I bring in the groceries and I wipe down the groceries with wipes. So I'm obviously pretty concerned. I hardly use the elevator, which has given me extra exercise. So I'm obviously taking it pretty seriously. So to go from where I'm literally not leaving my house or going out very little or being what you would call extra super careful, to then going down to a university and being in a classroom would personally freak me out. So at this point, I have decided to be remote. It's kind of like a situation where we have a very good department, we have a very good program, we have a very considerate professors. So it's like if I wanted to go to class one week, I can go. I don't have to, in other words, remain remote. Like, I'm welcome to go. I can basically like email the professor and be like, next week I want to come. But right now I have decided to be remote because I am concerned about, being in that situation where I'm the one person who went to class with only 5 people in the room and somehow I got it. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with my university. So yeah, we did take a at-home COVID test. So with this COVID test, I wonder if I can show you. I have in here still. Okay, I actually have it, which is good to show you. This was the Q-tip. As you can see with this Q-tip is not as big as the ones you've seen where you go to a testing center. So the way it works is you just swab it up both nostrils. You don't put this one in the back of your throat, only in the nostrils. And then you will put the test tube downward into this liquid that comes with the kit, and you seal it back up and you send it for your results. So my results came back from the time that the lab received it within 24 hours, and then it took about 24 hours to receive the results. So it was very, very quick. I went on a website and it says your results are ready, and I clicked it. And as you could probably tell from even me filming this video, I was pretty nervous. Like, even though I literally have not left my house, and I've been super, super careful, like wearing double mask and shield and looking like out of a movie, I was still pretty scared or concerned. It's like, oh my God, now I've taken a COVID test and I'm worried. And so I was very happy when the results came back negative. So yeah, I just wanted to film this video because, you know, it's something that's obviously very important right now, and it's something that's happening and affecting all of us. Many of you watching this video may yourself be in a university program, or maybe you teach, or maybe you're in an environment where you also are concerned. So I would love to hear your thoughts and anything you guys are going through. You can comment below. Please, if you can, like the video so that way YouTube knows to send it out. And thank you so much for watching. And yeah, if you like videos like this, or you want to, see my face again and watch another video, please, subscribe. That way we can all become a little YouTube family on here. And thank you so much for watching, and bye.